Hello and welcome to Under the Hard Hat. This is a safety podcast for the construction industry, and my name is Brian Mesmer, also at Mesmer Safety on all the social medias. Today is Monday, March 14th, and happy Ladder Safety Month. Last week we missed a Toolbox talk about ladder selection, so we're going to start with that one first, and then we'll move into this week's Toolbox topic, all about ladder inspections. So without further ado, we'll go through the three easy steps for proper ladder selection. So the biggest risk to a worker while working from a ladder is falling from an elevated position to the ground below. Choosing the correct type of ladder before the work begins will help reduce this risk. Select a ladder style. Step one, there's three easy steps. Step one is select the ladder style. Using the wrong style of ladder or ignoring the limitations of the climbing equipment can result in a serious fall or injury. Step number two, select the proper height. Safe reaching height is 4 feet higher than the height of the ladder. Therefore, a typical person standing on a 6-foot ladder can safely reach 10 feet, not 12. Ladder height plus 4 feet is equal to your working height. And step number three, select the duty rating. A person's weight plus the tools and materials carried onto the ladder must be less than the duty rating. Now, on this Toolbox talk, there are pictures of an A-frame ladder, there's pictures of a trestle ladder and an extension ladder, and then there's the proper height for step ladders. So it's like a table that says maximum height you need to reach. So if it's 7 feet, then your step ladder would be 3 feet. So that's your ladder height plus 4 foot equals working height. And then lastly, it has the duty rating. So a type 1 AA is a special heavy duty. It's rugged and its capacity is 375 pounds. A 1A is extra heavy duty. It's industrial. It's 300 pounds. Those are what I typically see when I'm walking job sites in the field. What I will say though is the higher the duty rating, so the 1 AA is probably heavier than a type 3 light duty. It's your household ladder, which has a capacity of 200 pounds, which I can't use because Brian is a big fatty. So that is ladder selection. Now, we're going to move right into ladder inspection. So again, what's the biggest risk when using a ladder? It's falling to the ground below. So we need to make sure that the ladder is not only open all the way or at a good angle, but we also have to inspect the ladder. When do we inspect it? Before using the ladder. So inspect the ladders before use. Tag and remove from the job any damaged or defective ladders. When we're inspecting the ladder, we're looking for the following items: damaged or worn feet, loose screws, bolts, or nuts, loose or faulty spreaders, locks, and metal parts, cracked, split, worn, or broken rails, bracing, steps, or rungs, rough or splintered surfaces, corrosion, rust, oxidization, got it, and excessive wear, especially on the treads, twisted or distorted rails, missing or identification labels. In addition to those items, on extension ladders, we want to look for loose or broken or missing extension locks, defective locks that do not set properly. We want to make sure it's sufficiently lubricated on all the working parts. We want defective cords, chains, and or ropes. We want to eliminate those. And we're also looking for missing or defective pads or sleeves. And if you're working from a fixed ladder, you want to make sure you're checking the tread condition and fall protection if it's available, the fall protection anchor points. So that was a lot of stuff, a lot of information, all about ladders, which I bet you didn't think there was that much information, but there is. So don't forget to download the NIOSH Ladder Safety app. There's a lot of information in that app That's NIOSH, or the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH. It's a ladder safety app. You can download it to your phone or your iPad. If you do, take a screenshot, send it to me at Mesmer Safety on all the social media, or you can email it to me. And then if you're working from ladders, make sure you send those pictures in. And if you do send those pictures in, you could possibly qualify for a prize. So send those pictures in. Also, if you're a safety professional listening to this and you take pictures of workers working from ladders, then you and the workers would qualify if you send in their names. If you have any questions, you can reach out to your company safety representatives, or you can message me directly. And then don't forget to like, share, review, and subscribe to get the latest and greatest information. And I know this was 2 Toolbox Talks in 1, and I appreciate you all for listening thus far. So thank you, and be safe.